Hey everyone, it's Caleb from Brickloaf, and we went to Brick Universe 2022 in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm going to show you just a few of the highlight displays and some of the things we brought back home with us. If you're unfamiliar with Brick Universe, we went there last year and did a video on it as well, so you may see a few similarities. It's a much smaller event than the Brick Convention we went to, the Brick Fair Virginia, but it is another traveling show, and this year they did actually have a lot more of the builders in attendance than they did last year. There were definitely lots of architecture builds, so scaled up buildings and lots of bridges and things like that. There were plenty of landscapes like this one, which is based on Lord of the Rings. The event's a really great way for vendors to show off their creations. There were even some army builds there. And you're free to walk around and talk with the other people attending and the people who have built the creations as well. The builds were all very diverse in theme. There were plenty of Star Wars and equal amounts of architecture, things like art. There were also custom mocks based on things from recent children's movies and books and older books and movies as well. So regardless of your age, these events are a really good way to talk with some like-minded people and maybe get some inspiration for your own builds. In addition to the builds that you can go around and look at, there are some vendors, just a few. I wish there were a bit more. But they do have quite a big display. You can buy pieces, characters, you can buy any accessories for those figures, and even some sets on the shelves behind them. This is a really good opportunity to look for some of those things that you need to buy, but you don't really want to get them on Bricklink just yet, and you can get them right there. And of course, there were the returning mocks. Most of these required a lot of parts and time to put together, and they look really great, and it was great to see them again this year. Like I mentioned before, if you've seen our previous video, you may have recognized these from the past, and there may be a few different changes to them, but for the most part, they remain the same. We did get to talk to quite a few more people this time, some of the creators of these mocks, than we did last year, so that was a really great opportunity. We didn't really find so much in the stores, but we did find a few pieces that we were looking to complete a few other sets. We got 2 pirate flags for an upcoming put together we're going to be doing a video on. We got some of the missing flowers from the Flintstone set that we got, and an animal as well as a brick for Brick Universe 2022 this year, which is really awesome. We also purchased our second batch of large bulk Lego from Facebook Marketplace, and this one, after we sorted through the colors and the pieces, we found quite a few parts, no full sets, but we did find plenty of base plates. We found some parts from old 1980s and 1990s, as well as some early 2000s sets, mostly city. There was even a Western set in there as well. These pieces will partially be used for putting together a Star Wars land that we are currently working on. We're going to start off with Tatooine and Hoth, and so that's going to take a while, and I do want to video the progress as we go along with that. I hope you enjoyed this brief update. We do have a really big project on a set that we are piecing together, and I'll be doing a big video on that to try and explain how much we spent and how we did it all. Like I said, we have a Star Wars area that is in progress, and I do want to show you some of our changes as we go along there. And before all that, I've got one more brief update that I'll be posting about another haul we got from a recent trip. So like the video and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss these future projects.